Good afternoon, everybody. I am just here to show you quickly the new shaker card pieces from Close to My Heart. I received mine in my package yesterday. I had two packages coming in. Some of the pieces were in some package, some were in another. The first one arrived and I got this beautiful set of die cuts. Love it because you can make your own outsides to the shaker cards, whatever paper you'd like. And there's also these little pieces that you can cut your own little embellishments to put inside your shaker card. So I did not have the other pieces to make the card. They were coming in another package. We have shaker foam, window, and acetate. And this is pretty cool because here's the outside that you'll need to build the shaker card. And then the inside is a whole bunch of foam tape that you can use for your projects. So being I didn't have those, I wanted to get to playing right away. So I did have some fun foam that I decided that I would cut out. So I used that little ring right there, cut it out of foam twice, and glued it all together. And you'll see that right there. I have two layers. I used liquid glass. And one of the other things I thought, well, how am I going to accomplish without the acetate windows? The acetate also comes in these little packets here. You can see those right there. So there's 6 in each packet. But I was impatient and I needed to start playing. So I pulled out a package of All About the Gold Fundamentals. And right now, this is an excellent buy because it is about $3.75 or so on my website on the clearance section, and it's 6 sheets of acetate. It's beautiful. Some of the patterns, I don't know if you can see them, some of them are great big polka dots and great big stripes, and that wouldn't be a very good idea to pick out for this project, but the little polka dots are just fine, and there's a little faint diagonal pattern of gold, which I think would work beautifully too. So what I wanted to share with you is a little project that I'm making. You saw part of the shaker window. I started with one of our PML cards. I think this will be my next one. And what I did was I decided that I was going to use that thin cut and just cut out one of the PML cards to the shape of the base that I needed. So I did that with the Just So Thankful butterfly. Started with that, and then I started playing with color and seeing what I wanted to do. So I have a white daisy card base here. And I should also mention, I'm going to move these away for a moment. There's 2 different colors of loose sequins, and they are just jam-packed with sequins. So there's a silvery pack and a gold. I went with the gold this time. And there goes that silly light. You know, I always have this problem. Let's see if I can get it brighter. I go near it, and it just dims. So you'll notice that this piece of espresso cardstock that I'm just gluing down to the card has the center cut out. And the reason that I did that was because this little piece here that I cut from the shakers, that piece right there, cut right out of the center. So I did that, and then I trimmed it up to put it nicely on my card. I decided that I wanted some of this pretty wood grain glacier paper from the Grateful Hearts collection to go with the Grateful Hearts PML card. And this one's a little messy, you'll see, but it was a full piece. And what I did was I decided, in an effort not to waste that as well, you know, to get as much as I could from that little piece, I decided to use the little shaker cut, laid it down and ran it through, which gave me all of these pieces. And those are also inside my shaker card at the moment. So I saved another piece and made some little elements for the shaker card out of those pieces, out of the, you know, the little waste, which would be hidden anyway. So I've taped this down. Oh, and I should also mention, one thing that I've also used is the new border thin cut set. I know that's not its official name. Let me pull that over here. This one is called Decorative Borders, and it has a whole bunch. I didn't even count how many, but just a whole bunch of borders in it. And this came in my order too yesterday. So I used this little scalloped stitch border and a piece of gold glitter cardstock, and I cut a border out here. I also used this little vine piece. I cut it in a 4-inch piece of cardstock, cut it in half, and I decided that I was going to put it up the little shaker element here. I need to really rub that down a little, and make a little tiny wreath at the bottom, some greenery. And then the little cardstock pieces here were also cut out of a strip, this little flower border. And I was planning on using that before I put the gold onto the card, but it just didn't go right. So I cut out just 3 of them, and I used some foam tape and popped them up on the shaker card as well. And then out of that shaker pack, I put some of the pieces into the shaker card before assembly. I put the little hearts in both colors, Fern and Glacier, and stuck those in. Stuck in some of the sequins, but I just pulled out 3 out of the package because I figured they would sort of tie the card together. So I use those as embellishments there, and I really liked the way it turned out. I thought that the little borders made really delicate flowers, easily achievable for anybody, no cricket cuts, which was fun. But I can't wait to get to playing with more of these shaker cards. So much fun. And like I said, I just used liquid glass. I think it might be easier to use the Close to My Heart pieces because they are cut perfectly. Mine were a little thicker than you'd probably need. But, you know, in a rush, I just wanted to get playing. So that's what I did. So if you need any help, you know, designing your cards, comment on the post. I will be of help if you have any struggles while putting those little shaker cards together. There's a few other really good informational videos out there that some other consultants have done to help you put them together with the traditional pieces. So that's the card. If you'd like any of the shaker pieces and you don't have your own consultant, I put my little business website up on the top, and you're welcome to shop with me. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good day.